What up, though? It's your boy Q Lewis, the producer and founder at E Block Radio Podcast Network. Yo, have you ever heard of the greatest day in Harlem? All right, so peep this. Back in 1958, they gathered some of the hottest jazz musicians from around the way and took a historic photograph right there in Harlem. This is a classic photo that has transcended generations. So what we're trying to do is recreate that moment. But this time, of course, it's going to be a great day in Detroit. And instead of jazz musicians, we're trying to do podcasters. How dope is that? Shout out to my man Miles Dixon. This was his idea. So shout out to Podcasting. We're trying to bring together some of the hottest talent from around the city, and that is you. Do you want to be a part of this historic moment? A great day in Detroit for all the podcasters around the city of Detroit? All you gotta do is click that link below or hit the QR code, register your name and your podcast, and just show up. So if you're a podcaster and you're from around the city of Detroit, you need to hit that link right now. Register your name and your podcast and show up on 9/11 and be a part of this historic moment. A great day in Detroit. See you there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pod Talk, the podcast about podcasts. We're going to keep it entertaining. We're going to keep it fun. We got everybody in the building. Got Miles on the ones and twos. What's up, my guy?
Hey, what up, though, brother?
Got Q Lewis in the building.
What up, man? You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man. Red Zone, baby.
Tam telling tales. How you been?
I'm doing wonderful. Hello, everyone.
And Jesse, what's up? Welcome. This be my first time. This be my first time podding with you. I seen you in the morning show, but welcome. So what's been going on, everybody? I ain't really been here like that. Well, we've been missing shows actually. So what's been going on?
Yeah.
I need to just get this off my chest real fast, real quick. I can't take no more death. Okay, it's too much.
Yeah,
Eddie Kane Jr. is gone. Dolly is gone. Tim Curry is gone. August can go
I just saw that
real quick and fast.
Yeah,
that's the original Pennywise, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
I remember him from Clue.
Oh yeah, Clue too.
Yeah.
But Pennywise for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I know we got a lot of stuff to talk about, but I know somebody got to talk about that minstrel advertisement from Target. Have y'all seen that?
You know what? Don't even get me started. Because first off, why do we even know that it happened? Because we weren't supposed to be a Target in the first dang on place. And then second off, why is anybody surprised that they played in our face again? Because they've been doing it continuously every year and a couple of times a year, reminding us of why we are still boycotting. So why are we even upset this time? Why are we mad? For what? What is supposed to be over there?
That shit was crazy though. Like I didn't see it with my own eyes. I just saw the Facebook posters. I said posters. I did say posters. so what is it? It's supposed to be like a Halloween costume? Is that what it was? Like I'm not even sure.
Because what is the costume even? What is it supposed to represent that you would even have that little boy up there like that?
That's crazy.
I feel like they tried to make it look like, oh, this is a scary clown costume. But even the position that they had the child in.
Yeah, you got the jazz hands. You can't never do the jazz hands.
It was definitely one of those joints where it was clearly a subliminal. And they was like, we're going to play in y'all face as long as don't nobody notice. Somebody picked up on it.
Yep.
And because I can honestly say that I wouldn't have paid it any attention. I mean, I wouldn't have seen a Target ad anyway, but I wouldn't have paid it any attention had I seen the costume by itself. It would have taken me a minute. Like, I would have been in the Black History Museum and saw the minstrel picture and been like, oh, you know what? That reminds me, they played with me. But somebody noticed it right off rip and went on ahead and called it out. Because the costume itself, it doesn't represent anything that has to do with Halloween for real. Like the entire outfit, I think, was designed and put out there to play in our face and kind of to see, you know, how woke are we still and how much are we actually paying attention to the things that they're putting out so that they can see when and where they're able to wedge some more stuff in to play in our face.
I'm very curious to see, how this is gonna play out, and for the people who are still shopping at Target, how they feel. Like, what you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm just looking at that shit. They don't care. They don't care.
I mean,
they really don't care. Remember, we were supposed to boycott Gucci.
And
that didn't work.
Mayweather lasted 2 days.
Hey, chill out. Tam got Gucci frames, so you got chill.
No. But I'm saying, I'm bringing up. Hey, look, Tam can get whatever she wants to today. But what I'm saying is, we were supposed to be boycotting it, and then it didn't last. That's my thing. Nothing really lasts. If we really like the brand, we gonna still rock the brand. So nobody really cares until this starts affecting them. They'll boycott they'll boycott if something really happened to them personally at Target.
Right, I get that.
You know what I'm saying? They don't really be caring like that.
I think part of the problem with boycotts is that, we always will remind folks about the Montgomery bus boycott. But the thing that we don't talk about is the amount of time that the boycott actually went on. That was over a year-long boycott. Strategic and strong, and they boycotted a year later with just as much, fervor and all of that as they did on day one for the boycott. And we're very quick to forget, as soon as we get that quarterly report back that, we made Target stock to dip. We were like, yes, we did it. We made some type of impact, but it's like, okay, quarter over quarter, if it bounced back, in a fiscal year for business, that's what it's supposed to do anyway. The funds bounce back one quarter to the next. What we need to do is make sure that impact is dropping this stock for a quarter. It needs to go on 2 quarters, 3 quarters, 4 quarters, the entire fiscal year, or the stock needs to be down because of the boycotting that we're doing, and then move into year 2 of making sure that we're continuing to reduce their stock value by not shopping there and not returning for days.
Well, Jess, you said 3 things. You said 1 quarter, 2 quarter, 3 quarter, 4 quarter. Most people don't know what the hell quarters are. Then you said fiscal year. They don't even know what the hell a fiscal year really is. So
now, Miles, people know these things.
Hey, you'd be surprised, Tam.
Yeah, I was about to say.
The people that you are talking to, they know what you're talking about.
No, because
we all know what you're talking about. Most of our viewers here.
So let's put. Well, since you said that, I'm glad you said that. Where is our black business developers from Mars?
From who?
From Mars.
From Mars. Yeah. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. We don't know, and majority of people who know don't even care because they don't even have enough money to affect the ice cream parlor. You know what I mean? So that's just the truth. And most people think, we gonna boycott? But what you gonna boycott? We worth trillions of dollars, but not in one city.
Right.
Not in one state. Even as a collective, but a collective of buying what? So if you, no matter what you want to boycott, white folks are like, I don't care what they think. I'm going to Targets, and they outbeat us 20 to 1, basically.
Yeah.
Shit. So we gonna lose. I don't care what boycott you gonna do. If black folks ain't gonna affect nothing.
Yeah. Until we start working together.
I don't believe that, but okay.
It does. It makes an impact. It's just making sure that we stick to it so that impact is felt by these businesses and within industry, so that it's a lasting impact, not something temporary. Because honestly, at this point, I do think that they're waiting for us to just, come back, because we do these things short term.
I'm not going to be the negative Nancy of this, but I will say the black guy who was doing stuff at the Walmart, right? When somebody was being boycotted, they was going to boycott. That wasn't the black people that affected. That was white folks not going to Walmart. So no matter what we think, yes, we might can make a change, but our change is like they'll bounce back.
The problem is we lack consistency.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing right there. Is somebody get tired, somebody else's life get the life, and then everybody start just doing their own thing, and it's a wrap. It's over with.
And don't let the right person be seen at Target. They're like, shit, they ain't doing it. I'm going back myself.
Exactly.
And we live in a day and age of convenience too. If Target is up the street, you gonna go to Target versus if you got to go a little bit further to a Walmart or order something online. I do agree on that note, but to just say that our dollars don't matter, our efforts don't matter. I
don't have to say it. The number's short because Target's still open.
Exactly.
And it's been boycotting for 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's still open, and Target always operated in the red, whether most people didn't know it or not. Target was like the anchor of Kmart's closing, Super K closing. That was the part where most people don't understand. When those stores are closing, everybody went to Target.
Yeah, and then on top of that, it's black people that still work at Target. So it's like if you work, what you about to boycott? You need some money.
You're right.
You can't even transfer nowhere.
All they're gonna do is say, "Look, we hiring only niggas anyway. So what's up?" Right. So and they be like, "Oh, well, I'm going to work to Target."
Yeah.
Target. They even turned it to Target. They did a commercial talking about Target. I said, "Look at them appealing the Negroes."
Yeah.
Did they really?
Yes.
Oh my God,
man.
Cause that's some nigga shit for
all you
have
to do is appease to us. Like when McDonald's was being boycotted by black leaders and all that, they let people Mickey D's turn to Mickey D's.
Yeah,
that happened.
That definitely happened.
I mean, that's all you have to do to a Negro is appease his ego.
I wish that worked for Kamala. That was crazy. That was crazy to watch, bro. I wish that was crazy to watch that, man.
Yeah, it was crazy. I wish if she would have just man, maybe a sex tape should have came out on her. So I don't know.
Wow, I for one ain't even trying to see that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not even interested.
I'll pass too.
She be like, I'm a Negro. Anyway, get it down.
So anyway, back to today's topic. Now, did we have anything else going on in the news though? I had to mention that.
I'm like what Tam said. Dolly Parton died.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I used to crave Dolly. Yeah,
Crave? That's the term you want to use?
Well,
he's being respectful, actually. Gotta give him his credit.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that's just gonna let it ride.
He could have said drooling.
Yeah, drooling.
And now here you go.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, you open the door. She was target practice for me for a minute, but that's beside the point.
Tarjay.
She was my first Tarjay. Just don't be shaking your head. You are here for a reason, and you are here because we're gonna be talking about what, Q?
Save it for Sundays.
Okay.
Oh, we're talking about niche marketing. That's what
we're talking about niche marketing.
Yeah.
I would say this, y'all. If y'all willing to go shoot straight to it, y'all ready to shoot straight to it?
Yeah, let's go.
So
let's go.
I actually came up with this concept while we was coming back from the summit.
Okay.
Q was like, "You for real?" I'm like, "Hell yeah." He looked up. I done got on the phone. I done so much stuff. So I'm gonna go back and write me a book. I'm gonna do all this stuff because it was great. And I think when I was looking for a person, Jess first came to mind at first, but she wasn't locally. She wasn't here because she traveled a lot. She got her own jet. By her having her own jet, I knew it was gonna be hard to catch up with her. But then one day I was about to say the wrong thing. I was like, she fell in my lap, but that wasn't it. She was at the office one day. Yeah, thank you, Q. I'm just trying to make you jealous, Q. So
wow.
So when she called, I was like, she the perfect person.
Mm-hmm.
She already had the vernacular. She always had the skill. You know what I mean?
Right.
And she already been
savvy.
and she business savvy, and she also has been up under the tutelage of Eric Thomas.
Oh, dope.
Okay.
So when I said that, she was like, "Oh yeah, I do it. Cool, yeah." You know what I mean? My jet.
Why'd you make her sound like that?
Because that's how she sounded.
Okay.
And then she was like, "My jet only lands every other week." So I'm like, "Okay, cool." So when I picked her, what did you say when I first called you about it, Jess?
I told you to go ahead and work out the schedule so we can get it done. I like the concept, the idea that you had, and I'm like, okay, I can see why I come to mind. So let's make this thing work.
Yeah, and we made it work, and we actually getting good response from what we done.
Good.
So she looked better on camera than I do. You know.
Okay.
Thank you.
You don't say. You don't say.
So Q. Now you want to say something? You were saying that before. Anyway,
I mean, of course, a woman is gonna always look better.
A woman should look better than a man.
Right?
Yeah,
exactly.
It ain't that. Y'all just gotta see what she be wearing on set. Anyway, so
stay on track, bro. Stay on track.
It's hard for him to stay on track. I do understand it though. Like just you.
By the way, though, what time do y'all record on Sundays?
We come on.
By the way,
on Tuesdays at 2:00. You know what I mean?
Tuesdays at 2.
Yeah, the last show and this next show is pre-recorded already. We recorded it. And so I thought of the niche marketing due to the fact that coming from the podcast summit, I was like, that's what he was talking. Just having a niche is very important. And I think from a male and the female dynamics, we know how to cut. We know how to cut off and cut into each other. You know what I mean? So we will be seeing a whole big break. Like, yeah, I like that. Me too. You don't see that. You know what I mean?
Nah.
We fall right into order with each other, and I think it's dope. I think she one of the perfect hosts I've ever been involved with.
Sweet.
Okay. Yeah,
that's dope.
No, for sure.
What'd you say, Tim? Go ahead, Q.
Oh no! So I was just gonna say, just jumping into that whole concept of niche marketing. Like, so the whole concept of niche marketing and just having a niche concept at all is kind of what independent podcasting is moving towards. Only because in real life, we ain't about to break the bank on those like major sponsors or those major sponsorships like that. So what you need to do in your own niche is to basically what the independent music artists do. You create your small following, and for that small following, you engineer to them. So instead of trying to, I guess you would call it like capture the major audience, you building your own audience, and then you working within those confines. I always use what's dog name Esham and damn, what's dog name? Yeah, no, the other my man's the other dude. Nope, Tech Nine, right? Because like they've been touring and doing music forever in a small niche market.
Yeah,
like they never had to go global or anything like that, and they getting money, they sustain it. So I think the niche aspect of it is sustainable, and I think that's why it should be more of a reality for independent podcasts.
Definitely, if they got 20,000 people there, 15,000, they got $100 average a ticket. That's good. That's good. That is good. And then you handling your own merch tables too. So they would do the whole venue themselves, which they actually got that skill level and skill set from James Brown and Prince. You know, Prince got to the point to where nobody can afford to pay him for the deposit.
Right.
So he just booked the venue himself, and then he handled all merch and all food.
Yeah.
Or he had licensed the food out to a food and beverage company. They might give him $30,000 up front.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Prince was smart.
And then he put the cost of his CD inside the price of his ticket.
Yeah, that was a good move.
So you wonder why the hell you going to a Prince ticket and they scanning your ticket. That's because it's going down his record sales.
Yeah, that's the type of shit Nip was on.
Yep, that's what Nip got it from.
He definitely got it from James Brown. And so James Brown was another one of those people who he like, look, y'all want some the fish and grits, y'all want to come down to my spot, you know what I mean? Y'all want to have fish and grits at my concert. So he had fish and grits restaurants all over the South. You know, grits is cheap. Grits, you could buy a 5-pound bag of grits for $1.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, just being able for us at Save It for Sundays, we're gonna be asking people questions like marketing questions. And one of the biggest things we were saying, like flat out, why you don't have your own website to show your own stuff? Because if Facebook was the flag, you gonna be out the game.
Right.
If YouTube was the flag, you just gonna be out the game.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, controlling your own destiny is very important.
And I have to say, I ain't gonna lie to you. I fought you on that for a long time because you used to always say that shit, and I was just like, man, websites are archaic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really fought you on that. And I was thinking like everything is basically going through social media, but like I understand now. And even while I fought you on that, I did have a website, but I still kind of fought you on that though. I understand the importance now, especially when you're talking about merchandise and being able to like build your own brand. I feel like if you build your own brand, then your brand should have a website. So I'm on that bandwagon now. I was
Yeah.
against it at first. I ain't gonna lie.
And speaking of Brandon, Todd is actually rocking one of our heads podcasters matter right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Me and Q having it, we behind the ideal of it. And I'm rocking the shirt podcasters matter. You know what I mean? Because it's just
I had mine on last week.
I don't have one.
Okay, they're here at the office, sweetie. We got khaki and black, and we got white and black shirts, and we have khaki and black hats and black and white hats. I mean, black and white hats and khaki and black hats. Did I say that?
Not the arms folded.
Oh, she folding her arms.
Yeah, she was.
Y'all should have caught her early when she folding her arms. So listen, overall, I'm sorry, Tam, you don't like that. So anyway, Jess, when you have you looked back at any of the podcasts we did with Save It for Sundays?
Okay. So confession time. I actually do not run back podcasts that I record. I don't like looking at myself. I will go to the comments. I will answer anybody that has said something in the comments. If anybody sends me any DMs, I'll answer all of those things. But I don't usually run back my own pods and watch myself. I can barely run pods back and listen to myself.
You childish.
I like that too, though. I
used to be like that.
I'll play them, but they'll be on mute.
So how do you expect to get better?
Read the comments. Because I feel like I will tell the audience, please do drop it in the comments. If you think that the episode was trash, tell me. I'm all about accountability, self-awareness, and improvement. So if the episode sucked, I will go ahead and run it back, see what about it was messed up, and run it by some wise counsel.
The only thing I say about first of all, let me say I definitely understand where you're coming from with that. The thing to be afraid of with that though is that you taking everybody else's criticism and kind of forming what you need to do around that. But you also gotta check yourself out for yourself too, though, because like your self improvement is going to go beyond the audience. You know what I'm saying? So like you want to check for yourself too, though. I get it though. It's monotonous. Like you just said the shit already. You don't want to see you saying it again. And I honestly only do it because like I'm going back and editing and doing shit like that. So like I'm kind of listening in again by accident because I'm going back in to do other shit.
And
so I get it.
Say that too. Like I've already went through it for editing purposes.
Okay.
So after I didn't decide like this it right here.
You want to hear that shit about?
Yeah.
I ain't coming back to it until I'm playing it in the background. If I'm working and stuff like that because I don't be wanting to.
Yeah,
I used to hate my voice in the beginning, but I had got past that because I was just going back watching to see what I did need to improve in the beginning. Now the only reason why I'm watching anything is to do the same thing y'all doing, editing, seeing which clips came out good or whatever. So other than that, I don't really go back and watch anything unless I wasn't present. If I wasn't present, I'm gonna go back and watch it for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because I like seeing like how things play out. Even with somebody missing, you know what I'm saying? Because to me, if your podcast is trash because one person missing, that's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. Yeah. So it shouldn't be like that. Your pod should be flowing just as well as it is with you there or not. It should be great. It should still have great content. It should still be able to keep people engaged. Point blank. Period.
So I'm not gonna lie. I have received a couple response. And they said, well, y'all went over graphics and websites 2 times. And I said, yeah, because things need to be repetitive and you still got a trash-ass flyer and a trash-ass website.
So evidently he wasn't listening.
Take the criticism from wise counsel.
Wise counsel.
We repeated. One of the reasons why I don't go back over my own episodes is because I truly do believe in personal and professional development. So some of the very same things that I'm teaching, I'm eating my own cooking. There should be evidence of my growth with me being one take Jesse. I record my episode, I post it, and I go. There's a difference between my first 10 episodes and episode 110. If that's not already evident, I shouldn't, if I'm actually applying the information that I'm learning along the way, it should be evident in the product I produce without me having to go back and intentionally say, ooh, let me fix this to make it seem like I'm growing, to make it seem like I'm getting better. If I'm getting better, it's going to show via my performance on that first tape. And in regards to the we're being repetitive. No shade. I mean, like I said, I'll read the comments. I can click right on, whatever page you commented from. You mad that we talked about graphics twice and your graphics is trash? I'm gonna come on there and say it a third or fourth time because obviously you didn't get it the first 2 times.
You're not getting
you wouldn't have fixed your fingers to get on here and say what you saying. Like it's just that simple.
The guy said, "Why you ragging on ChatGPT?" I said, "Because you still need to build a relationship with a good graphic designer." This fool
and because y'all prompts is trash.
And your prompts is trash. but then this fool gonna say, you just want somebody to come to you.
That's what a business is for.
That's
duh.
I said, I'm gonna see how much ChatGPT gonna go buy something from you.
I mean, no shade. All money ain't good money. Sometimes the customer is wrong. True. Sir, who said that Miles wants you as a customer?
Right.
You can have several seats. The line is out the door anytime I'm in the office. So as far as having you as a customer, as a client, are you about to be a pain in his side? Or are you going to actually be a lasting client? You can come in and drop one invoice because you're getting one service one time. But what we're talking about is actually building businesses that require lasting business relationships. One, you're not going to have a quality business relationship being a trash client, a trash customer. True. And two, as a business owner, if you aren't able to provide a specific client with the services they need, if the two of you are not in proper alignment, if your businesses, the vision and the mission of your businesses aren't in alignment, whether it's for a season or whether that's permanently, then a responsible business owner is going to let you know, like, hey, I need to release you to someone else for you to work with someone who's in better alignment with your needs, your mission, your vision to continue to build your business or the lack thereof.
Definitely in my Aaron Hall voice. Bye bye, baby.
All right.
I'm sorry.
And so I kind of got a question, right? Because I think we all started off doing podcasts for whatever reason we was doing them for. Like for me, it was a couple of niggas in the basement. We was talking shit and decided to do it, right? And then it started spiraling into something that we took seriously. I look at Tam and I understand where she coming from with, like, she's in the literary niche. You know what I'm saying? I know where she is in hers. Like my original podcast, the Wake and Bake Show, it's like it's not niche or anything. Is that my
do you got some potato? You got some potato chips in your shirt or something?
No, I don't know what that is.
Okay,
it just went crazy right quick. I don't know.
There we go.
But anyway,
no, it's that whatever the hell that was.
The cue, yeah, get the corn chips. Yeah, it's
oh, all right. We're trying to fix it now. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, you clear now? Go ahead, say what you were saying, bro.
Okay, so what I was saying was, for those of us who didn't have a niche podcast originally, how do you kind of transition into a niche situation and still have that other presence, right? So for instance, I guess like my thing is we kind of moved into the bourbon sector, which is pretty much niche, but I'm also doing like my other shit. Like how do you market for the niche without letting the other stuff kind of overcome it? If that makes sense.
Well, Q, go ahead, go in, go out and come back in because you froze. You over look like a Black Sambo. Go ahead and answer that question.
I was just getting ready to say that you can do that. All it's going to require is a balance. That's it. Because like in the beginning, my niche was just personal stories, my personal life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to get away from that. So once I got away from it, I'm like, okay, I finally know what it's like to interview people. So let me start doing that. That wasn't necessarily my niche yet until I really got a season out the way for it. And then I said, okay, now I'm about to go towards marriage. And then that became my niche for that season. Wow. So each season I just switch things up because I don't believe in. Don't get me wrong. It's cool if, let's say, for instance, the hip hop show. If I keep that going, I'm cool with that. But I could also go into something else if I want to, and also keep that show all it's gonna require is me having the balance and having the energy to do both.
Yeah.
Right.
So for somebody that could do 4 or 5 pods in one day, if it got something to do with just my pod, I'm gonna be able to shift my focus towards it to where nothing is really falling short.
Yeah.
And keep it going.
Well, I know because at one time you was doing more podcasts than me. You do the morning show.
Yep.
Then you turn around and do PodTalk, your own.
My show.
And respectfully,
yeah.
4 podcasts in one day, right?
Yeah.
So, but that's what we were saying, dealing with Save It for Sundays. Me and Jess actually, this is a problem I think most people don't do, Q. We actually meet before we even do our podcast. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And we have our key points already written down. Jess, can you confirm this? Because you're just looking like a mannequin. Okay. So I ain't know if your ass froze like. But
I'm just listening.
Okay, but so we actually have meetings. She'll make the notes and send me the notes. So when we come back together, an hour or hour and 30 before we even go on air, we know what we're going to do. You know what I mean? And so I think that's important that we're and I want to have more commentary or a meeting time with podcasts that I'm involved with so we can have a better understanding. And me and Jess do very well on relieving each other when we talk. And we don't talk over each other. You know what I mean? We like, hold on, wait a minute. We don't go through all that.
Got you. Jess, are you officially here now, or you still in Maryland? Or you just back and forth?
I'm currently in the DMV. I'm back and forth and all over the place all the time.
That's what's up. That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
So with that being said, that's why it was important for her to be on the show.
Yeah,
to show that it don't. Having excuses on why you didn't do something is crazy to me. You feel me? Because all things are possible through technology, proper planning,
discipline,
and communication.
Yeah,
nah, for sure.
So,
and some of it is making sure that you have that plan mapped out. I think a lot of times when you're looking within your niche for your podcast, there needs to be a certain flow to your episodes. Especially if you are speaking within a super small niche, you like niche down again. Episode to episode, there are going to be some people that they want to binge your pod. So if you are just jumping all over the place from topic to topic and there is no flow to the topics, how's a person supposed to enjoy binging your podcast? If somebody is new to your pod, and you could be on episode 200. If they just got there, they might want to start from the beginning. They might want to start from 50 episodes ago and enjoy going straight through and listening from one pod to the next. The episode should have some type of flow. There should be some type of chronology to them, if you will, so that ideas are building one upon the other, and so that you're not just, randomly all over the place at any time.
Got you. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I can't stand podcasts without any direction. Like, they'll just be yapping away, somebody talking over somebody else. They'll get on a serious topic, somebody say something stupid. Like, yeah, I can't stand that. I like structured podcasts. Like, it don't have to just be I'm not looking for perfect. I'm just looking for great content.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's all.
And
that's part of the
I want to say this too while we're on the phone. Everyone that's on this podcast has been nominated for the awards, so y'all can start voting as soon as tomorrow.
Bet.
Everybody here, Jesse was nominated. QU was nominated. Ty, you was nominated. So everybody on the show, including Tam with her movie, some of her people was nominated. So I think it's very dope.
Oh shit!
Shout out to Tam, man.
The nominations up on the website already?
No, we're not putting the actually vote nominations till tomorrow.
All right.
We had made sure everything was right and they were going right for the system. Gotcha. And I understand, Tam, I know you missed it, but I had just announced that your movie, some of your people was nominated for your movie for the Oscars.
No strings.
For No Strings was nominated, so I think that's dope. and we're not really revealing the names until tomorrow.
Okay.
So it's dope. But everybody on the screen right now has been nominated in some form.
Shit!
Congratulations to us, y'all.
Yeah, most
Right,
definitely.
for sure.
Shout out to
Congratulations.
us.
I'm not gonna tell you the categories because that would be unfair. Cause y'all
I figured that's why I didn't ask.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
is
will
all
tell
good.
you. Ty, you're gonna be very surprised. Tam, you're gonna be very surprised. And so I just think it's dope. I think it's a dope thing.
Okay. Bet. Looking forward to
She
it.
curious as hell now. Look at her.
Oh,
Right.
Okay, because it was a lot going on back here with the tech stuff and everything was doubled up. I couldn't really quite hear everything that was happening and going on, but I did hear
You have to
that
talk
there's
about it
some
now.
folks that's been nominated
Hmm.
for the Oscars,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
No strings is nominated. A couple of actors and actresses has been nominated in the category.
Wait a minute!
Yeah. So
Ain't nobody
Right.
told me nothing!
I
They
mean,
don't know yet.
nobody know. But if
Let
they
me
watching the
know. Oh my
podcast,
goodness.
they'll know. And everything be on the categories and who's falling in places will be on the site tomorrow. So start
Okay.
voting tomorrow. We got 30 days. And so start selling. And if y'all want to start selling some tickets, start selling some tickets, please.
I
Um,
got you. I heard what
I
you
need
so
my
said.
own
Say the
personal
date
promo
again,
code.
Miles.
you need your own personal promo. Just shut the hell up. You don't want to even managing the event right for right now. So so anyway, the whole truth of dealing with what we dealing with, I would tell people this. Save it for Sundays is one of those things that we're gonna do consistently every Sunday.
okay.
You know, we ain't trying to. And we'll have little shorts and little different reels. We also created mini audio series, so our conversations are recorded and people get a hold of that too.
That's dope.
It's on the site saveitforsundays.com.
That's what's up.
Everything will be updated on our website come tomorrow as well. So I'm telling y'all, take advantage of it and listen, take advantage of marketing and promotion when you can. Most people just be promoting and marketing like the day of or the day before. Yeah, me and Jess already have our whole monthly schedule out every first of the month. So those are some of the advantages we have on being who we are and having the experiences that we have had. Being at the podcast summit really taught me that preparation really gonna help you. You have to market yourself. You have to be able to have something that you can sell. I have a book. I wrote a book called "Quit Being Scared." I even wrote my second book called "Freedom." Now that you're not scared. Jesse was the name
Oh
of the book.
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the name of your book, Jess?
My book is already out. So my book, Everybody Can't Go.
Oh, she had the right voice.
There we go.
Fire.
Yes,
Yeah, I
preparation.
always got a
Okay.
copy with me, taking it around. But yes, my flagship book, the book that became my podcast, that became my brand, that all of my speaking and consulting is based in. That book is out now and available for you. And it's funny that you guys brought up earlier having a website. One of my websites actually crashed. So where are people supposed to go to find my book? Well, there's a broken link out there that I have to restore the website, rebuild it, and figure out what's wrong and going on over there. However, you can still find my book at www.everybodycg.com because I made sure that I have more than one website avenue available for people to get a hold of my book. So it
Dope.
was actually funny that y'all brought that up earlier, talking about the need for having a website and also having a need for people being able to find you or contact you in multiple ways, being able to get to your products in multiple ways. Because the site was down for I don't know how many days, one of the sites that I had been referring people to, but luckily people were able to circumvent that and find the book, the link, and get it elsewhere.
Well,
Yeah,
please
for
don't
sure.
forget to send me the link so we can link it back out to Save It to Sunday's website.
Yep, I got you.
All right. And
Yep.
on that note, I'm telling you, you got any questions, Tam?
No, y'all, I think I'm good.
All
I'm
right.
excited about everything that we got going on. I'm gonna definitely make sure I check out the book.
Yes.
So
And what's the name of that book again, Jess?
It's called Everybody Can Go. There's less space at your next level. It's available at my website at everybodycg.com. You can also find it on Amazon and at barnesandnoble.com. For those of you that don't think a book is real unless it's on Amazon or at the bookstore, it's there too.
That's crazy.
Right.
I bet you don't got it on Amazon.
Right.
And so that's another thing I want to kick too, is about the perception of bigger companies, right?
Yeah.
To me, Amazon has become a ripoff. You know what I mean? It became one of those things to where you're like, no, I'd rather just buy my book from me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just can't afford to pay for the book. Well, I don't care if you buy 10 at a time. Do it, because that'll help you out in the long run.
Yep.
For someone to get 70% of your book that you wrote, that's crazy to me. 60% of your book.
Crazy.
And in addition to them not paying you, I've already done the test orders. The reason why I say order my book from me directly, when you order it from Amazon, even though that's quote unquote supposed to be the big name place, it's printed by KDP through my publisher. So when you order it from Amazon, you're getting an Amazon copy. The spine of the book is all off center. It look ghetto when you order it from them, versus I'm able to ensure the quality directly from the publisher when you order it from my site. So I actually took down most of my Amazon and Barnes and Noble links for that reason, so that I could maintain the quality of the print of my book as well, because I put a lot of time into making sure that the measurements were done correctly so that my book looks the same every single time.
Yeah,
but
she
unfortunately,
got a hardback.
through the publisher, it looks different.
Yeah, she got a hardcover.
Got you.
Yeah,
These are all things that people don't even take into consideration when it's time to order a book. You just, again, go for convenience. I talk about that a lot, but sometimes we have to get past the convenience of it all and really support the quality.
Is it something you want to ask us, Q?
No, I'm good, man. I'm just excited. Everybody kind of finding their focus, finding their lane, and I think we answering questions that I think we helping people. So I feel good about our episodes, because I feel like people are getting something out of it. So I'm cool.
Yeah, because if anybody who's checking this out got any questions, now is the time to ask, because we got about another 10 minutes left, or 9 minutes or whatever. Because I think it's dope. Kashawn is checking us out. She said, "Hey, good people, Kashawn, if you're bringing any catfish today, please let me know. I got $2.
She not bringing no catfish today, but it is really good.
Yeah,
Q, I swear, bro, you gotta, man. Listen, you gotta try it one day, man. Next
catfish
time, the next time she's supposed to like bring it, because that's been a thing lately. I swear on everything, I'm gonna remember to hit you up and let you know, because I'm telling you, that her catfish and her, you ready to marry her, bro?
Yeah,
no lie.
Wait a minute, y'all gonna stop trying to give away my podcast, boo. I already called dibs on Q, y'all. I've already called
dibs on me.
I'm not trying to give them away. I'm just saying the food's so good, it'd be like, oh my god.
Yeah, and the hell with
Q.
Q.
Hey, look, it's gonna take more than catfish, baby.
I feel you. It's good though. It's good.
Yeah, because Q like that flounders.
Flounders.
Wow.
So what I am gonna say, Krishan, you are more than welcome to give to display your catfish or your food on the Girth. On every Tuesday, we have a special. We invite for people who sell food or make food for us to test it out. Yesterday we had Barbecue Central, and she bought some fire ass salmon. Salmon, however you want to say it, salesman, salmon.
Salesman.
The fish was great. The macaroni and cheese made Q repent to the Lord, and he about to give.
I had gave up macaroni and cheese because like the shit, it was getting repetitive.
Yeah,
for whatever reason, our shit was good last night.
But he's a born again macaroni and cheeser.
I ain't gonna say all that.
He said that was a one and done.
I might have it again, but
the food
pretty much I'm over that shit. Ain't nothing but cheese and noodles, dog.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
That's really all it is.
Yeah, spices. That's it.
A couple of spices. Yeah. Shout out to my homeboy mama who made some macaroni and cheese with nutmeg. And when I said it was great, it was incredible.
Really?
Made it taste like sweet potato macaroni and cheese pie. It was excellent. Yeah.
I don't eat sweet potatoes though. So,
what the hell?
It was good. It was good.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, it was good. So, anything you want
to say? I'm gonna let her keep that niche. I'm straight on that leash.
First of all, you can leave our nieces alone and stop messing with them nephews, the young ladies. So, never mind. Y'all kind of slow. You ain't pick it up. So, Jess, anything you want to say?
Oh God, terrible.
I mean, really, I would just say the conversation doesn't end here. It doesn't end today. Tune in for Save It for Sundays. If you watch the episode after we're live, you have some questions, make sure to hit us up in the DMs, hit us up in the comments. We are looking so that we can make sure that we're answering your specific questions. You may have follow-up questions after you take the information that we've given you, actually apply it or attempt to apply it. And you might have some follow-up questions about the application of the information. The lines are open, and we'll make sure to get the information to you.
All right. She wrapped it all up. So, Q, you already know what to say. You got anything you want to say, Todd?
No, I'm good. It was a great show.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. Thank y'all for thinking of us. On that note, Q, you already know what to do.
Yep, you already know what it is, man. Podcasting live from the podcast studios in Southfield. This is the podcast about podcasts. PodTalk is in the building, man. Shout out to our guests today, man. Shout out to Jessie and Everybody Can't Go. Make sure you check her out. Save It for Sundays, of course, on Sunday with Miles on the ones and twos, bringing us to you. Got Tam Telling Tales in the building, man. Nominated for a movie and probably podcast too. I don't know because we don't know until tomorrow. So yeah, we'll know till tomorrow. But shout out to her too, though. Shout out to my man B Ty holding it down.
Most definitely.
And of course, man, it's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man. Red Zone, baby.